Cyberbrainer is an online training platform designed to help individuals and teams learn the latest technologies and become certified professionals, producing a comprehensive learning experience.
Groups, and it's referenced by other places as well. Just an element that I have already in my system. That's it. Alright. The next thing that I'm going to be doing is I'm going to say OK. And my salary plan is going to get created right now. So once my plan is created, my eligibility rule is also created. Next, what I'm going to be doing right now is I'm going to create a comp package. I'm going to create a compensation package. Like I said always, I create with 1900. I'm going to create a compensation package and I'm going to name it as test RN. Car. Elements. So I would say in the description, car allowance for VPs in US. And here I'm going to copy-paste my eligibility rule that I've already created, which means, if I want to view this rule, I'm going to say this is only applicable for those vice presidents based out of the US. That's it. Clear on this? And next, if I want to have some compensation grades for this, I can have some compensation grades. But for this particular allowance, I may not really want to have any compensation grades for this, because for everybody it is going to be the same, $1,000 a month or whatever. I want to define this to be. I do not want to create grades over here. Right. It's going to be the same. So I go directly to my compensation plans and I click on compensation plan and the salary plan that I create. I just right-click on this and then say, copy text. Come over here. Paste this particular one. So let me see if this is the one that I created. Car relevance plan, car allowance. Now, this is not the one that I created. We rename this so that it's easier for me to understand this and get it over there. Alright. So I go over here and then I say, yep, I have my plan over here. So my eligibility rules is going to be automatically operated and I'm going to say click on. Okay, so this package is now created for the eligibility rule of vice presidents based out of US. And I've also given the compensation plan over here. And if? Okay, I just think I forgot to give the eligibility grades as well. Okay, let me go back and give the grades as well. So I think I just need to make some changes over here. I missed that. I'm just giving the values over here. Check. Right. So here I'm just giving the grades over here. What is going to be the values that I need to give? Sorry, the compensation basis. Oh, okay. We'll just choose a random one, because I do not have any compensation basis that I have created right now. So I will just choose a random compensation basis right now. And I will just have this added over here. Just go and add the grade as well, right now. Right. So let me go and add the grade right now as elements. Okay. I do not have that visibility. I think some of these plants are just not visible here right now. So let me just create a sample one. But I created a grade as well today morning. Okay, so I created a compensation grade in the morning today. So I'm just using it for the time being as something that I just have it. Alright. So I'm just using this particular compensation grade as well over here. Or let me create one's compensation grade. That's easier. So let me teach you that as well. So it's easier to tag it over here. I thought I can just use an existing one. But since that is not available, let's just create a compensation grade. That's going to be something which I need to definitely teach you. So, first up, what we are going to be doing over here is, first, we are going to create a compensation package, which is going to be there only for vice presidents based out of the US. So we've already created the eligibility rules. We have already created the compensation package. Just going to be tying it together with a grade right now. So let me create a comp grade right now. I go to search and I hit compensation grade and I'm going to say the date as 01/01/1900. Since it is going to be a simple allowance, I do not have multiple pay range segments. I'm going to have just one pay range segment for everybody, which means if I have a base pay and if my salary range is going to be, say, 80 to 120K, I could say range 1 is 80 to 90K. Second range could be like 90 to 100K, and the third range could be like 110 to 120K, and the fourth range could be like 110 to 120K, based on the way I'm going to be designing my package. For this car allowance, it's going to be the same across the board, for everybody. It is going to be the same. So let's just put it as 3 for now. Right. It's going to be the same for everybody. So that is some rule in the back end. That's why it's just prompting me to put multiple ones here. I'll just fix that rule as well. There's so much that's happening. Base pay element. I'm going to say it is going to be car allowance. And then the currency. I'm going to say it is USD. And the frequency. I'm going to say this is going to be monthly. And what is going to be my compensation basis? I'm going to say car allowance. Okay. For now, let's just have it as a total base pay, only because there is a little difference in this particular tenant. I don't have that particular value in the compensation basis. So for now, choose it as the total base only because anyway, it's going to get added to your total base pay. And the minimum for per month. I'm going to say it is a sample value of $100. And the midpoint is, everything is going to be. Just fill it as 100. Just let's have the same value across the board for everybody. You're not going to have multiple values created. So it is going to be the same value for everyone. And I'm going to say OK. That's it. I'll do one thing. I'll just make this as Arian as well, so that it's easy for me to add it rather than searching it over there. Here I will say the great name as car relevance, Arian. So it's easy for me to search in my compensation package. Alright. Now I go back to my compensation package and I edit my compensation package. I go to my effective date as 01/01/1900. And I come down over here and say, Arian. I say car relevance Arian, and this is done now.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.